it do? What it be, y'all? It's your boy, A-N-T, repping the game gang. You know we don't play none of that, and if you a lame, you can't hang. All of that. See, we got the Avs versus the Panthers. We are 9-1 in our last 10 games. Let's try and get this 10-game win streak popping off. This is the 40th game of the season. And we off. Oh, we're already getting offside, but that's cool. The gameplay is not what I'm really here to talk about today, although it may distract me at times. Y'all know the drill. This is Ants Random Rants, episode 44. This is a real episode 44. I did the last stream off of, man, I didn't get any sleep for all that, running off of just a few hours of sleep at that point. So, got some information wrong. I'm here to talk about some of the misrepresentations I may have discussed. But, like I said, before I get into the hard-hitting political news, get a little bit soft topics, a little bit of those out the way. No. Wait, did it count? Oh, it don't count. Thank God. Holy shit, I thought I scored on myself. Oh, and it don't matter. It's Gucci, though. Rough start. It is cool. Get back on it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Oh, God damn you. Oh, stop. Stop. Oh, yes, sir. Let's get that puck back. Oh, fuck. All right. Trying to put some shit together to tie this game up, but just like the title said, now that I think about it, with this whole LeBron versus Stephen A feud, I think the NBA did a better job at turning LeBron heel than John Cena. And for everybody who's like, LeBron has always been a heel. No, he has not. They tried to make that man the face just like they did John Cena, and they shat all over it for years. He not the real GOAT, Jordan better, 6 rings, the Dallas choke. I mean, they found every reason to pick this man's legacy apart just so he could not be better than Jordan. Which, if like being a better, I think the conversation of being better basketball player versus having a better career. I mean, that's a whole nother argument. Not here to make that. Uh, this whole feud with LeBron and Stephen A. and LeBron really like pulled pulled up on Stephen. He really pulled up on Stephen A. Not playing, talking about that's my son. Fuck all that. Which this has turned into one of the more exciting uh, things in sports right now. One of the more exciting stories: Stephen A. Smith versus LeBron James. Because it's morphed into a discussion about LeBron and his son and how his son has been treated by the media and, basically by the NBA. And really, this is not, again, this has never been about LeBron's son. It's always been about LeBron. And any media member trying to say, like, oh, they really do care about how well Bronny performs and this and that, no, they fucking don't. They only care why, because we all know it's LeBron's son. Whether or not he deserves a roster spot on the team or not, the question that for, a few guys in the league. And Braun hyping up his son and basically kind of giving him a red carpet, rollout for the Lakers. Yeah, would that have maybe have struck some people the wrong way? But yeah, but that's been LeBron's whole career. I mean, he did it with the decision. And people highly criticize that, especially after he promised 7 rings. Like, LeBron has this tendency to make a spectacle of himself. And then, maybe underdeliver, but, he's the ultimate salesman of himself, which is honestly, what you're kind of supposed to do when you're a pro athlete and you have marketing deals and shit like that. You want to make yourself be as marketable as possible. And LeBron has never had any major like controversies or anything like that. He's never gotten in trouble with the law. He has never, been late to a practice, or if he has gotten treated different, it's because he's fucking LeBron James. He's earned it, if anything. Uh, him getting his son, drafted to the Lakers, that's all great. I think every father wishes, that they could do some shit like that for their son, turn him into a pro athlete and play a game with him. Like, we'll never see that again. In the NBA, probably. They are killing us right now. Super pressed. We just gotta kill this penalty. Hopefully. Got 37 seconds left. Oh, shit. Why would you block that? And then shoot it back. What is wrong with you, sir? Okay. Fuck. Yes, sir. Successful penalty kill. Stick check. Woo! Close. No cigar, though. Ooh. Alright. Yep. We could drop the gloves for that. You ain't with that shit, though. Oh, yep. You guys? Say less. Yep. Yep. What's up? What's up? Squabble up. Squabble up. Hold on. What's up? I thought another teammate wanted something. And that's this is where it all kind of stems from is, people, the media kind of already having some predisposed bias against LeBron. And they could never, besides his trials and tribulations on the court, he never, like I said, he's been a squeaky clean personal image, a money maker for the league, been the face of the league forever. Him and that Cavs team had a memorable run against that Warriors team for years. They made the finals not fun. They made the NBA not fun to watch for a few years, that Warriors team. But LeBron managed to beat them in the finals. Oh, shit. Spun right into the wall. Did not mean to do that. Shit. Fuck. Oh. Stan. Stan. Let's fucking go, Stan. Tie that bitch up. But then, the criticism of his play is sometimes warranted. Criticism of his attitude sometimes warranted. Now that his son was drafted, it was pretty much expected that they were going to overly criticize his son, probably no matter where he went. Regardless if he went to the Lakers, no matter where he went, they were going to have a lens on him regardless. It didn't even matter where or when, or even if he got drafted at all. If he was going to make an NBA roster at any point, his eyes were going to be on him because his last name is James, and his first name is LeBron James. Or his first name is LeBron. He is literally LeBron James Jr. Yeah, cover that shit up. We've only won one. We've only won one face-off. It's crazy. Still only won one. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. There's two people over there. We don't come up with the ball or with the puck. Come on now. And I think the line, or the straw that finally broke the camel's back that is LeBron James was Stephen A. Smith going on live television and pleading with LeBron James as a father to just let Bronny James kind of come into his own in the league. Stop kind of coddling him. Oh, Paul Coffey with the schnipe. Good shit, my boy. Way to take the lead. Oh, fuck. That's probably on me. I hesitated a little bit. Nice. Stop. Solid stop. TJ. Oh. We desperately need to win a face-off. Okay. Okay, Stan. Oh. Nice deflection. Here we go. There we go. That's on me. It's a little off. Let's go. What the fuck I'm talking about. Let's go up 2 to end the first. Maybe a little more. Fuck out of here. Oh. Nice. Okay, Pelé. Almost. We tried. Stop them, though. That's all that matters. That was a good first period. They got that early one, and then we put up 3 in a row. Take it. So, yeah, the straw that broke the camel's back was Stephen A. definitely pleading on TV as a father to stop coddling Bronny James, and he's not that good. And this prompted LeBron. This was like maybe a week or 2 ago to pull up on Stephen A. at a game. Tell him stop talking about my son. Fuck that. That's my son, brother. And it's really hard to argue. See, this is it's hard to say that LeBron is wrong. Was the way he did it a little abrasive? Yeah, sure, but freedom of press and freedom of speech, as I've often said, does not come with freedom of consequence, bro. You can't just go around saying whatever you want about people and think that like there's no repercussions or nobody gonna do nothing or approach you to see if you standing on what you saying. You feel me? So I get it. Especially if you talking about somebody's kids. And it's like that's the thing is like criticizing Bronny's stats or that's one thing. And see, but here's the thing is you gotta be unbiased. We hear all the time about when, Bronny's stats, how he was averaging less than however many points and however many minutes in NBA games. I didn't hear any talk when he was scoring 42. I think he dropped a 40 burger in a G League game. I didn't hear nothing about that. Might have been on like my Twitter feed, but no major media was picking it up like that. Nobody was covering that. At least not how they was covering him not performing in NBA games. 19-year-old rookie, bruh, who just last season was having cardiac he went into cardiac arrest. He was in the hospital with a heart condition. Didn't know if he was going to be able to play again. And that's the thing about him too. You never heard, whether or not, he didn't go to college long enough or whether, he didn't develop long enough. That's all up in the air. We've had a lot of NBA players maybe get out of college too soon or maybe didn't develop enough. But LeBron saw an opportunity to have a possibility of playing with his son, and he took it. Because he doesn't know how long he's going to play, and he doesn't know how long his son will play with his heart condition. Or if his son was even going to be able to play at all. So, yeah, he did put it out there. Yeah, whoever, drafts my son, I want to go play with my son. You draft Bronny, you get me. That's what LeBron said. Now, do I agree with that? Do I agree with that kind of tampering or whatever? No. Like, that was wrong. Did he maybe get Bronny drafted to LA? Anybody could have taken Bronny before LA drafted him in the second round. It's not like LA was telling people don't draft him. That's our pick. Can't do that. If there was a team out there who genuinely thought, Jesus. Terribly. There was a team out there that genuinely thought Bronny would add to their roster in the next coming years or whatever, or be a piece, they probably would have picked him up, but he didn't. He didn't get picked up until the Lakers picked him up in the second round. Let's fucking go. Fuck out of here. Andre Pillay, he having a season too. Wayne Gretzky just killing shit overall. That's the fucking GOAT. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's on me. Oh, I tried. That goalie had good, solid reflexes though. Ooh. Oh yeah, everybody getting hit up. Oh, that's on me. It's a terrible pass. Good shit, Coffee. Bro, what the fuck? No fucking way. Buddy got his soul taken out his body, but he scored. Lost his soul, but he scored the goal. You feel me? Got knocked out his fucking skates for that point. Oh, ooh. Let's go. Honaker. Should have passed it back a little bit. That's cool though. Bathgate would have scored that. No doubt in my mind. That's on me. Fuck. Ooh. We're not playing that shit right now. That's a good try. And so, and that's the thing is, for years, LeBron has been called Le GM and has been accused of making roster moves, and it's kind of obvious. I mean, yeah, and he kind of has been doing it since he was with Cleveland. Like, I think he was actually the one that wanted Anton Jameson from the Wizards to come join him because Anton, I believe, was an All-Star the previous year with the Wizards. I could absolutely be mistaken, though. And so even though LeBron has been the face, like I said, similar to what John Cena, he hasn't been very well received his entire time. People have found other ways to kind of, and I mean, recently people have been appreciating him a little more. At least me, like you can concede that LeBron. I mean, if he's not the second greatest player of all time, he's the best. His ability to score and pass the ball is just crazy. Now, sometimes he does try to make the best play too often, and he becomes a little what is it? What is it? Not aggressive. The opposite. I cannot think of the word that's gonna kill me. Passive. That's the fucking word I'm thinking of. My bad, y'all. That shit was gonna kill me. Sometimes LeBron has become passive in clutch moments, which again, he's been criticized for. But The reason why I make that parallel to John Cena is because recently, as I've just talked about, John Cena made a little heel turn, and I don't know, it hasn't really gone over well. I just feel like Cena not really feeling it. I don't know who convinced him to do it. Um, it just feels kind of forced. He letting Cody Rhodes kind of like just talk shit on him on the mic when we all know Cena could probably, give Cody a clean fade on the mic. Cody might even get washed. Cody might be one of the few people that don't get washed, but again, like we haven't seen Cena really like retaliate on the mic. We've seen him just bloody him up and then basically verbally abuse the fans for the past 2 weeks, which I would like to clear up in my last video. Like I said, I was tired. I had said that WrestleMania was on the 11th. No, it's actually on the 20th this year. So I was kind of right. They have a longer build, a longer build than most fucking WrestleManias, and it just still feels like there's just not enough juice in the main thing. As I've stated through my hour-long fantasy booking from last time, I truly do not understand how CM Punk gets skipped over for John Cena. Again, I get it. Cena's, he could make a run at the 17th or, something like that. But turning Cena heel, like, what, a month before Mania and then not even really building it? Because he's not feuding with Cody. He's talking about taking Cody's championship, but it's really not to spite Cody. He said he respects Cody and this and that, but he hates the fans. And it's just like, but why? And all his frustration seems to be stemming from like 10 years ago, bro, because now, just like LeBron, we've grown to love fucking John Cena. We was giving him a farewell tour, just like LeBron. Everybody loved LeBron so much. Hey, bro, we'll sign your son based on GP, based on what you've done for the hood, for the NBA. I used to joke around that LeBron wasn't as good as Jordan because he ain't never saved the Monstars. I can't even say that no more. Braun broke the scoring record and he saved the fucking Monstars, brother. Like, it's hard to argue with them feats. Damn, buddy, wound that motherfucker up. Can we get the fuck out of our goal, please? No? Oh, please get that off. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they hyper aggro right now. God damn. Fuck out of here. No. You're not getting that off. Oh, shit. You might. Let's go. Oh. Almost got that. Fuck. Ooh. And the thing is, LeBron's heel turn or his crusade against the media or whatever, how him and Stephen A. Smith have been beefing, I feel like it's more genuine and more believable. it actually got some history behind it than John Cena and Cody. To me, it really don't make sense. And the LeBron and Stephen A feud is making more sense to me. And that shit's not even for a championship belt at WrestleMania. And Stephen A taking like this victim role, like, oh, I don't know why LeBron is so mad. I don't have a problem with LeBron, but LeBron is just this snake person, and nobody really knows the real LeBron. And there's so many things that I could say, and this and that. Like Stephen A is crashing out. Oh, nice, pussy. Ooh, let's go. Yes, sir. Get them fans hype. Ooh, ooh, shit. And then he got back up, got put back down. Goddamn. Good shit. Nice. Goddamn. Woo. Oh my God. Knocked the stick out his fucking hand. Jesus. Yes, sir. Oh. Oh. That was so fucking close. Let's go. Joey Anderson, baby. And we up 4. Yeah, it's a dub, baby. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Joey. Oh, that's on me. Oh, yeah, and then Stephen A out here saying if LeBron would have put his hands on me, then I would have swung on him. No hezzy, like, Stephen A, please stop. This motherfucker said, yeah, if LeBron would have put his hands on me, I would have gave him a combo like a Mexican restaurant type shit. Stop, please. Oh, you would not have, bro. If y'all ain't ever seen the face off between Hitman Holla and Cassidy, that's how it would have been. When Hitman Holla was telling Cassidy, I seen Arsenal pick your little bitty ass up and fucking drag you across the stage. That's what LeBron would have did to Stephen A. Smith. But Stephen A. Smith ain't Cassidy. He wasn't with R. Kelly and them girls in the hotel. Pause. But Stephen A. is wilding. Fully crashing out. Only because I don't know what Braun even said to make him that mad. And it's very odd about this because the most the most mature person in this whole beef, because LeBron and Stephen A have pretty much been trolling each other this whole time. The person that's been the most mature is the 19-year-old Bronny James. He been quiet. He been humble. The only thing I seen him post was when Stephen A said he would give LeBron the combos, and he called cap on that. Which, bro, yeah, that's more than fair. Hell no, you would not have done that, Stephen A. Oh, jeez. Oh, Joey. Oh, hat trick. No. Oh, fuck. My bad. We have five regardless. I'm not really. Jacques Plant is in his glory right now. This motherfucker is a brick wall. Ain't nothing getting past him. Jesus. Fuck out of here, bitch. Oh, almost would have had that shit too. Fuck that conservative shit. Press. Oh, no. Let's go. Oh. Oh! We almost had the Anthony Mantha goal. Put us up by 6. Okay, Risto. Nice. Chalk this up in the dub column. We got this one out. It's our 40th game. Now I'm really debating on just, we want 30. I might just sim it until our next promotional night game. Oh, fuck. I did not know Oshi had that shit. Not gonna lie. Oh, Barry. Oh. No. Shock punt. What a savior, brother. Oh. Oh, I'm so shocked that was not. Oh. I don't know why I turned the fuck back around. Fuck. This motherfucker almost just turned around and do a goal. I would have been salty as shit. Hell no. Oh, fuck. Can't get too fancy. So yeah, it's gotten pretty nasty between LeBron and Stephen A. It's gotten pretty messy. I hope, not even I hope. I'm pretty sure these guys are gonna work out their differences and hash things out. Like, man, they're both professionals. They have more than enough money and other shit to worry about than some fucking petty squabble like this. And even if that means that they never talk to or see each other again or just avoid each other completely, then that's fair because the fact that Stephen A. Smith has not apologized for any of this, like, bro, that makes him look bad. Like, yeah, that's the thing is, two wrongs don't make a right. Was Braun being a little extra in the beginning with his son? Yeah, like, Ben said that. But for you to overly criticize him and then talk about as a father, here's what you should be like. Nah, bro, we're not doing that. Like, that man got his son in the motherfucking league. Like, and the fact that some people are saying that Bronny James don't deserve to be there, or even saying that he's a bust. What the fuck is a second round bust? I've never even heard of some shit like that. Motherfuckers can't even tell me who the first round pick in the NBA draft was. And they want to tell me about some Bronny James shit. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Motherfucker Charlie Conacher just late knocked the soul out of brother. Yeah, we got this in the bag, boys. No, sir. Woo. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. Oh, fuck. We almost got one more for the road. But we'll take the 4-point dub. I don't see how we haven't hit like a playoff spot yet. Are we that not far ahead of the next best team? Not yada I mean. We got 10 more wins than the next best team in our division. What is we talking about? Oh, what's our calendar looking like? Our next promotion game isn't even till March. Sim a whole month? How many games is that? Two, three. Oh no, it's against Detroit. Say less. I'll sim 2 games. Oh no. I can't. Does he deserve some more ice time? Probably, but I think he's on the third line, and I don't think there's room for him. I really don't. Unless he maybe takes. I'd have to really look and see. Because he been killing shit. Okay. Probably gonna be worse, but I'll promise to get you some more playing time, bro. Alright. Okay. Oh no, not Taves. Please. Taves. You're a team player, right? Oh, thank God. Yeah, you're better than Pelé, bro. Let me tell you. Let's fucking go. Now we gotta edit some lines. We could put him on the first, and then that would it's probably gonna piss Conacher off. We don't have Bathgate and Conacher on the same line. That's gonna kind of be shitty, but I just hope Conacher doesn't really mind the less minutes thing. We'll find out, you know. Oh, and you know we gotta rock some hot shit against the fuck ass Red Wings. It's not really even not even really a rivalry anymore. We've been whooping they shit. Mm, yeah, I fuck with those. All right, let's go, boys. Fuck the Red Wings. Minnesota Wild have been more of a rival for us over the last decade than the fucking Red Wings. If we're keeping it a bean. Yeah, I can't really. LeBron has become the cool heel that I thought that they would turn John Cena into, but they turned John Cena into like the whiny, like I hate the fans, you guys never did anything for me, kind of heel thing. You guys just took and took, and it didn't matter what I did. That's really the route I thought LeBron would take. And just by making this comparison, I hope people think like this is just obviously like a troll or a joke. Like I don't think the NBA is scripted like the WWE is. I just find it funny that we get in a better LeBron heel turn and a better LeBron, crash out than John Cena. There's more drama. And then I guess I didn't watch SmackDown, but I did watch a recap of it from Salamonster, and he was out here saying that let's go. CM Punk is gonna have main event night one of WrestleMania, and he's gonna be facing Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And this has the potential, keyword potential, present, depending on how it plays out. This could rival arguably the best triple threat match of all time, which we all know is Triple H, Chris Benoit, and Shawn Michaels triple threat match at WrestleMania 20. Bar none, the best triple threat match. Not a lot of triple threat matches in WrestleMania, and there's not a lot of good ones. That's the one right there. And with the amount of talent with Punk and Rollins and Roman and all that, and history with all of them, it's definitely going to be a lot of callbacks. But I don't know, man. I don't see. I don't know. Roman is mad at Punk because he's mad that he eliminated him in the Royal Rumble, but he's not mad at Seth Rollins because uh, if y'all don't remember, Seth Rollins kicked this motherfucker's head in. Fuck a Randy Orton, Kevin Owens Punk kick. Seth Rollins hit one of the nastiest curb stomps I had ever seen on Roman Reigns. at the Royal Rumble this last year. Did that shit on the concrete floor, JR, if you will. Oh, good shit. By God, how are you not mad at that? But you mad? Oh, CM Punk. You sound like the British Bulldog. Owen put me out. That's my brother. It's the Royal Rumble, dog. Every man for himself. They they say that shit 30 times before the Rumble. They tell each participant damn near you, it's every man for himself. I'm just waiting. I can't wait for the day. I mean, they kind of have done it before, but the day that an actual tag team or two people just actually team up and get rid of everybody in the ring so they could have the last two spots instead of doing it the fucked up way how they did it when Kane and Undertaker pretty much eliminated everybody and had everybody fucking boo the fuck out of Roman Reigns. Yeah, they've dropped the ball on that. If they did it and actually made it good, I think that's something new we can see in the Rumble. But again, I digress from the main point of there's not really a beef between CM Punk and Seth. I mean, of course, we know the Roman and Seth is ops forever. They smoke every time they see each other, damn near. Punk and Seth are getting there, I guess. Seth really hates the fact that CM Punk is main eventing because all that time he was holding it down while Cody and everybody left. That man was putting the company on his back and never got a WrestleMania main event. Even when he wrestled Brock Lesnar, they opened the show and let the women have the main event. Wrestled Brock Lesnar for the title. It was not WrestleMania main event. And it's crazy how those words from CM Punk to MJF are ringing back all these years later, talking about you can main event night 3 of a Netflix or a fucking Peacock special or whatever. Now it used to be Peacock, now it's Netflix. I think it's still on Peacock too, though. Goddamn. Come on, Dewar. And I don't know if call me crazy, but CM Punk being screwed 2 times out of the chance to main event night 2 of WrestleMania. So if that's going to be the main event, that means the Gunther and Jey Uso match is not going to be the main event. And I just think, I don't know, that would have been a cool way to close out the show. If Jey Uso, just pulls off the miraculous, I think he's going to hit one of those, Shawn Michaels super kicks where he just hits it and then falls over on Gunther and gets the 3 count. Probably think that's how it's going to end. But they should have a big celebration for Jey. If he gets that title, they should really make it mean something. I think Roman should come out. I think they should have the whole family damn near come out. Maybe besides to plant some seeds. Besides Solo and Jacob, or even have one of the two crash. In my opinion, Solo's time, that whole experiment of him being the next step is gone. They got to start focusing on Jacob. And Jacob being in this feud with Braun Strowman, I mean, sure, that's cool and everything that it's going to be big man versus big man at Mania. That's a fucking Big E dream. 2 big meaty men bumping meat. Pause. But I think that has the opportunity to actually be a sleeper. Like, maybe not a 30-minute classic, but Fatu and Braun could pull some shit off. They're both really. Braun's athleticism is waning, but he could still get some shit off. Fatu is a freak of fucking nature. And this could be, not a 5-star classic, right? But this has a chance to have some really big spots where you just go, holy fuck, like, the fuck did this big motherfucker do that? Maybe not steal, maybe has a chance to maybe steal the show, depending on. Then again, that's WrestleMania. Any match could potentially steal that show, especially now, because I feel like the two main events, we all know that the Cody and Cena match is probably going to have like a Rock run-in of some sort. Again, though, are we going to get Cena again before? I mean, he might make one, maybe two appearances. Maybe this next Raw will be his last one before Mania. But they gotta put a bow tie on this shit. They can't be. They gotta tie it all together somehow, and like I said, put a bow on it. Somehow explain how you brought The Rock into this. How the fuck does Travis Scott fit into this? Uh, if at all, like just do something, bro, to make it coherent and cohesive. Because this whole Cena and Cody feud, it hasn't even felt like a passing. It doesn't feel even like a Rock versus Hogan moment where it's like a passing of the torch, where it's like Icon versus like it. It doesn't feel like that. I think they really like they're trying to do too much with Cena in his last year, and I don't. Again, I would just assume they're letting him call his own shots and that this heel turn was his idea. But the way it's been executed, I just feel like there's no way. It would have had to have been more thought out, I would assume. Why wouldn't y'all have just turned him heel when he first came back? Just been like, yeah, I'm coming back for me, not for you all. Like, this motherfucker was coming out here for months, hamming it up to the fans, doing the old the Cena shtick, saying what's up to the cameraman, Stu, and all that. Bro, you gotta do something. Grimacing at the camera like you're some madman and shit. Like someone just shitting your Cheerios, and you are literally still one of the biggest stars in the company. I don't think he's bigger than Cody right now. I don't know. They successfully got fans to boo him because he's doing heelish things and he's making it obvious that he does not want to be cheered, but it all feels like a discombobulated effort to turn him heel. Like they're trying to just do everything at once. Kind of said that last time too, but oh, it's Taves. That was a smooth move. Can I get a replay on that? That little backhand is crazy work. Let's play some defense with the 4-0 in the first. Oh, shit. Ooh. Yes, sir. But they should have, like, their chance to kind of rectify this or make it even a little more interesting to me, I feel like is over. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like they could have, like, again, months ago, could have turned Cena heel. Maybe if you don't even have him agree with New Day and you don't pair him with The Rock, again, just make it seem like you could even have Roman kind of still be his cool heel self. Like, oh, Cena throwing your weight around. I didn't know we was giving out, trophies for just being old and here and being here when we make it. And then you could have them, again, have a verbal spar because Cena would be like, that's rich coming from you. You're a part timer and you don't do anything but wrestle. You're a full time part timer. They could have had Roman and Cena going at it on the mic because, again, I would have had Roman before the Royal Rumble even happens. Make it clear, hey, this motherfucker Cody got the one up on me at the, last WrestleMania, but don't remember, like, he was trying to get his get back from the last time. He was essentially not a non-factor. Me and my cousin were going to have our own little WrestleMania record-breaking match. And then fans wouldn't shut up about, oh, Cody this and finish the story that. And it really was a good story. You could even have him acknowledge Cody. He said, "I'll acknowledge Cody. It was a beautiful story, winning the Rumble." Yo, I'm writing this shit off. This is off the dome. I don't have no notes. I have nothing written. This is all off the top of my head. I be coming in here. That's usually why I be ranting and rambling for so long. But you could tell I be passionate about the shit. Because some of the other callbacks, like I feel like the way they're setting up this Randy Orton and Cody feud, like there's been seeds planted for months. He's been eyeing Cody's belt. He came out and told Cody came out showed Cody love. This is I didn't watch it, but Solomonster, the way he described it was masterful of how how Randy Orton came out and gave fucking Cody his flowers. Said, "Hey, you left this place which took fucking big balls." And that's like I didn't even think about that. Like, yeah, that's an obvious fact, but like Randy and John never left the WWE. They were WWE born and bred, damn near stars from day one. Never left. Didn't have to because they were on marquees. Shit, Randy and John, just that feud in itself got history behind it. Which is who I think if John does break 17 against Cody, like if Cody drops it to John and John, you know, uh, somehow is on this crusade, like I'm gonna retire with it. I don't really think Cody should get it back from him. I think Randy should be the one to drop it or to get his 15th off John, and then have Cody somehow get it back, or have Gunter maybe take it off Randy, and then have Cody. You have to defeat Gunter. Again, this is all fantasy book shit. And it's WrestleMania season, so I'm deep into the wrestling bag right now. Then played 2 whole games talking about the shit. Might have to play another one because I got to low key still got to talk about the other shit that I forgot to talk about last time with this whole leaked war plans from Yemen or leaked war plans against Yemen. And even like within the last coming days or whatever, it's been announced that Elon Musk is stepping down from Doge after, reportedly finding $1 trillion of where we were spending a little too much money or, corruption and fraud was happening. He's stepping down. He's not finding any more. His job here is done. He reached his cap on the amount of fraud that he could find. Or there's just no more I guess there still is. There's still fraud and shit to be found. But he's just stepping down. His job, the next unelected leader of Doge can step in to further gut the fabrics of democracy that are barely holding this country together as it is. But that's, I'll get to that here in a second. What I need, I've been rambling for a minute. I need some water. That's what I need. Oh shit, no. Cover, yeah, cover it up, please, sir. Oh, nice. Nice pass, but even better defense from Pont. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Surprised he did not get called for high sticking on that shit. Oh yeah, they down two. Oh god, no. We are sticking and moving on these folks. Yeah, I think Jay should beat Gunter. It, and even if it's for a short time, even if Gunter gets his rematch and beats Jay, and then Jay maybe gets a rematch and loses again, just for Jay to say he won it, to reach that peak in that mountain, to finally close out that bloodline story, if it'll ever close out, because they're still gonna have Fatu in them. But at least that's his story, the Jay Uso story of the overarching bloodline anthology, if you will. Because again, everybody talks about how there is, always the Marty Jannetty of the tag team. And that must have been, for the Uso brothers to both break out on their own and for Jay to become the star that he is and break out of that tag team, stigma. It's only, and for both to be as successful at it. We've only seen it happen a couple times. Like, hey, my boy Jacques going crazy out here. Bobblehead night, Can't fuck up bobblehead night. Yeah, for him to break out of that stigma, and like I said, only a few other tag teams, like Edge and Christian, have done it. I think successfully in multiple companies. It took Christian leaving to break that stigma and become, let's go, become a star in but a champion and a star in TNA, and carve out a place for himself in AEW. Edge was a star in his own, broke out of that by himself. Now what he's doing in AEW is fucking blasphemy. What him and John Moxley are doing, and how they gotta be they gotta be the equivalent of Vince Russo in WW or in WCW and TNA. They are inside bots for WWE. They are crippling the integrity along with the leader Tony Khan, who's letting them do it. And I don't even be trying to. I don't watch AEW. They not on my radar like that. Never really have been. I mean, they might have had a chance when Cody and them was still there, and it was by the wrestlers for the wrestlers. But AEW got issues, bro. I've heard enough from Cornette and JD from NY about this whole Death Riders thing and how none of their TV makes sense. I'm cool on that, dog. I watched some of the worst WWE television. I don't need more of that shit in my life. I'm not trying to rehash that. But I mean, look, Matt and Jeff Hardy. Honestly, for it, it was bad at the time, and nobody really bought into it, and it was a jobber gimmick. But I fucked with Matt Hardy V1. I thought that was one of the most creative gimmicks, and his intro. The Matt Hardy V1 intro to this day, one of the hardest intros of all time. That little computer loadout and the little facts about Matt and shit like that. That shit was hard, bruh. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And Jeff Hardy, I mean, he's of course he the Shawn Michaels, bruh. But him and Matt were, I mean, and that's what the thing is, like, saying Matt was the Marty Jannetty, like, Marty Jannetty never drew a dime. Matt Hardy, like, everybody wants to call Jericho the king of reinventing himself. Matt Hardy reinvented himself as broken Matt Hardy and was eating shit for like a solid year on the fucking indies and, in his own promotion and shit like that in TNA. Like, That motherfucker was he's drew money for show. He put asses in seats. The Hardy Boys is money. What's another tag team? Dudley's no. Bully Ray, hard. But don't sit there and tell me that Devon ever had a fire singles run. Because he didn't. Because he didn't. That Reverend Devon shit was ass. The only thing that came out of that is we got introduced to Batista. Shout out Deacon Batista. A lot of people thought he just started out in Evolution. Nah. I remember Deacon Batista before he was the animal. But Jay Uso becoming the star that he is, and some people just may not get it. Some people be like, oh, it's just yeet and super kicks. Sometimes it's simply like the fucking people's elbow is the most complicated move, and the eyebrow raise, bro. What? And they would Jay not the Rock on the mic. Don't give me that, but it's not. I'll give you that. I'm not trying to compare Jay and the Rock on the mic, but it's been kind of uh, well assumed by now that the Rock wasn't writing his own shit. Like he was having writers do that. Was he maybe ad-libbing some shit? Maybe, but he had to because Triple H was kind of him and Triple H going back and forth on the mic made them better because they was both talking real life shit to each other. But honestly, if there was ever a time for Jay Uso, after that match that him and his brother had with just the super kicks and all that bullshit, now of all times would be the time for Jay to have a classic match. I don't need a 5-star, maybe like a 3.5-star at best, but I need him to do more than super kicks against Gunther. I need him busting out all the stops. I need him busting out the Samoan drops, the splashes, Hurricane Rana, anything, bruh. Let me see a Samoan destroyer. Yeah. Let me see you whip out a Canadian destroyer. Something like that against Gunther. Something. Anything. And then we got see, and this is the thing, too. They got Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair, and then Charlotte Flair just cooked Tiffany Stratton on the mic, too. And it's just like, duh. But then, rumor has it that Charlotte may or may not have had some pre-knowledge, some foreknowledge, some foresight of what Tiffy was going to say and use that to her advantage. And if you're Tiffy and you're in that situation, hey fam, you gotta. They going off script, buddy. So should you, even if that is Charlotte Flair. Again, that whole victim thing of Charlotte Flair, she's insecure. She wouldn't even let a rookie, get a word in. Hey, that's the biz, baby girl. Like, get you some mic skills. Get your mic skills up. Take some Cena classes. Because if it was me, to keep it all the way, I mean, I think Tiffany Stratton's moonsault in itself is better than Charlotte Flair's. I think Charlotte Flair, after Cornette and others have brought it to my attention, Charlotte Flair has one of the worst moonsaults I've probably ever seen. She lands on her feet almost all the time. Like she lands on her feet and then hits, or like it's almost like a pain for her not to land on her feet on a moonsault. That shit is crazy to me. So that's some shit that could be pulled out, or that I would have said. Like you want to get personal, shorty, you can't hit a moonsault. And this is another feud where people like I don't think WWE knew how the fans wanted to react or were going to react to Charlotte Flair winning the Royal Rumble. So she was heel one week. She cut a heel promo one week, came out, and then cut a face promo the next. Or it was the opposite, one way or the other. She cut two different promos in a span of 2 weeks. So it's almost like she didn't and the WWE didn't know what Charlotte Flair was in this feud. They didn't know whether Tiffany was still going to maintain her her bitchy personality and her queen bitch personality that she's been having, or are they gonna, in the coming or in the last few weeks, they've kind of grounded her personality. She's sounded more humble in these last couple of promos against Charlotte, and they're really pushing Charlotte to be this like ultimate, I am the OG bitch heel type thing. And it's just like, okay, that's cool. Like, but they should have fleshed that out a lot sooner in this, because it's almost like, who the fuck do I cheer for in this? But on the complete other hand, the feud that they're doing with Io Sky and uh, Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, and how Jade Cargill is in the mix, and how they got Naomi in the mix, and how that's its own little separate thing, but it's still tied into the championship. Like, yo, that is whoever is writing that, go crazy, do your thing, because yes, that's cohesive storytelling. How everything kind of just intertwines with the main belt, because that should be everybody's main goal on the roster, or some kind of belt. Getting some kind of belt should be everybody's goal on the roster. Fuck this whole feud between Fatu and Braun. I wanted to see Fatu come out and destroy both. He did kind of like push LA Knight out or whatever, but I wanted to see him destroy both Braun and LA Knight. That's really what I wanted to see. And I could go on to the rest of the WrestleMania card, but we got a couple more weeks, so I'm gonna let it flesh a little bit out more, like the women's intercontinental belt. Oh yeah, we can throw down again. What's cracking? Yup. What's up? What's up? You the fuck boy Pacquiao planking. Sleep. Oh, nice. And yeah, I'll get into the future. I'll keep talking about it over the next couple weeks. But my birthday is coming up, so I might not have as much time to stream. But we shall see what's up. Working on a couple video projects, or about to start a couple. I have nothing written down as far as projects go or written projects. So I got to start working on some of those. But before I go, let me just point out the fact, like I was mentioning earlier, let me go switch gears a little bit into the political spectrum. So yeah, what I failed to mention last time, other than the president's crazy-ass Smithsonian executive order about erasing history or trying to effectively uh, change and erase history, maybe even whitewash it a little bit, you know. We are killing these boys. There was apparently a journalist for I'd have to look up which mainstream media news source that they worked for. A journalist that worked for a mainstream media news source was accidentally added to a top secret group chat. And when I say like top secret, like, y'all, I do not want to hear a motherfucking word about Hillary's emails ever again because that is how top secret this conversation was. They literally leaked information about targeting Yemen for airstrikes and making military strategical maneuvers in Yemen. Not only that, they are also in this group chat essentially calling Europe a bunch of freeloaders. Yeah, we are killing these guys. Get these boys off the ice. Ooh, let's go. Jesus, walk with me. Let's go. We are killing the Red Wings right now. Smoking them. I can't believe I'm catching this on stream. Like I said last time, usually it knows I'm streaming and it turns the difficulty up or something. Not this time though. These boys got Claude Giroux and it looked like they got Patrick Kane too. Hold on, I gotta follow because I'm up almost 10 points on Buddy. Like I'm putting up football numbers. and this is just Trump's cabinet. This ain't even, if y'all really want to talk about it, Hillary's email shouldn't have been a factor after we found out that fucking Trump was hiding national secrets in his house like he was fucking Nicolas Cage or something. And it wasn't even his house. He was hiding that shit at the golf course. That's some real evil villain type shit. Yeah, the emails got leaked, of course, because, yeah, you texted them to a journalist, family. That's what's going to happen when you have freedom of press. And what does J.D. Vance do? He immediately blames the reporter. Bro, now, listen, my birthday coming up. I'm about to turn 29, y'all. Maybe I'm not the most technically savvy guy anymore. Maybe caught up to me. I didn't know unless, this journalist is with Anonymous and has some kind of elite hacker capabilities we've only seen in like Watch Dogs or some shit. You cannot see or, accept somebody's group chat unless you are invited, brother. Bro, go crazy then. Yes. Throw that bitch on me. Throw them hats out. Throw them motherfucking hats out. You're all. Yeah. Yes, sir. Ant-Man. That's like his third fucking hat trick of the season. That's his hat trick of the hat tricks, baby. Yeah, we up 10. Nice. I'm sorry we couldn't get you the shutout, honestly. I was really trying, hoping we could, but nice. But he still got lit up. Oh, we winning 31 games, y'all. Yo, Goats. We still got 8 minutes left. We is running it up on these boys. Nice. Ooh, nice save. Hitting everything that moved. Everything that moved and touched the puck is getting stuck. Pause. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, she almost shook him out his skates. He held his ground though. But yeah. I mean, if accidentally sending top secret military information to a journalist doesn't get you relieved of your duties, I don't know what is, brother. That sounds like gross negligence, if you ask me. But I don't know. Just what it sounds like to me. And then to blame the reporter is even wilder because, again, the reporter wouldn't have had access to the text if they weren't added to the group chat. So there's that. In other news, though, apparently within the last couple hours, Elon Musk has announced that he may or may not be stepping down from Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency. Not the coin, but yeah, he is stepping down, and he has found allegedly $1 trillion of fraudulent government spending, which, you know what you know, uh, fraudulent spending is, right? It's money laundering. Found out there were trillions of dollars in government spending that was being laundered, apparently, but there's been nobody arrested for laundering money. So I find that pretty interesting. And if you say, oh, well, that's, if you don't know who's been laundering money, let's look at all the people who have been fired. So all the hundreds of thousands of government employees that have been laid off or fired, including uh, park rangers and the diversity office at the Smithsonian, they were all laundering money, and that's why they were all fired, every single one of them. But they didn't go to jail. That sounds very odd to me. Sorry. And where are these receipts? Because anytime I've seen a receipt or a dollar amount brought up by Doge or by that, that side of investigation, their numbers have been vastly inflated or just plain wrong. So where is this? Where is the trillion? Where is it all from? But there are whispers. What the real reason is that Musk is stepping down in order to try and save his reputation because he's been hemorrhaging billions of dollars. But and that's the thing, is how would he be losing billions of dollars if his net worth is just skyrocketed because he sold XAI, or he sold X to XAI? Yeah, Charlie the Rocker Knocker, baby, let's go. We up almost 2 touchdowns on folks. Oh. Oh, that's on me. Oh, that's all bad. Oh my goodness. Nice. Nice save. Almost copped another one on him. I got an empty net because I'm out here just hitting everything that move. I feel that. It's a 50-50 on the power plays right now. That's cool. We up almost 2 touchdowns, but we did score 2 touchdowns and an extra point. Technically, we up 2 touchdowns with the 12 points. Just didn't score the field goals. No, no. Let's go, Paul. Oh, I should have stayed with that with Paul. It's okay though. Okay. Page. Nice. Well, I don't know. After the whole Roman salute fiasco, and with the Tesla brand essentially ruined because of him. I mean, for people that support Elon Musk and who voted for Trump and they support everything that they're doing, I'm sure they don't understand how any of this is going on. I've seen people say that people who attack Tesla or protest Tesla buildings or whatever should be labeled as terrorists and arrested. And even if they were arrested for being terrorists, I'm pretty sure Trump would just, based on his history, he would probably just pardon them. That's what he did to the last ones that committed, domestic terrorism. But most of those ones went right back to jail or got killed by police officers. So, ball don't lie sometimes. Or as some people like to put it, you fuck around. Sometimes you find out. As Elon Musk was just fucking around doing a Roman salute. He quickly found out that was not the thing to do after, America fought a whole war. Millions of people died during that war fighting against that very same signal. Oh, yeah. Stepping down from the Department of Government Efficiency. We'll see, though, because he ran a Twitter poll. I don't know if anybody remembers. He ran a Twitter poll on if he should step down from X. I still call it Twitter. But he ran a poll asking if he should step down from that. It was a unanimous yes, and he still never stepped down. So, I don't know. Hard to believe some bullshit from a bullshitter. When is our next? against the Devils. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost 20 games we would be simulating, right? 16. Mm, I don't know if I should sim that far, especially when we're doing so well. We've played 41 games, it looks like. No, wait, I'm tripping. I can't count. 43. Played 43 games. We only got 2 more promotion nights left. So I think actually the next time I stream, I will play those last 2 promotion games and then we will be in the playoffs. And my quest for the Stanley will continue. And hopefully I don't get a reverse sweep like the last time with the New Jersey Devils. We got this though. The Avs. I have a feeling this is the squad right here. But we will see. Y'all be safe. Don't get smoked. It's been your boy ANT. Repping the GAME, GANG. That's the game gang. All of that. If you're new here, subscribe. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment. I know I'll be having some hot wrestling takes, and some of my political beliefs may or may not rub some people the wrong way. I hope they do. But again, y'all be safe. I'm out, y'all. Peace.